Hi guys, welcome back to Timberwolves Everywhere. Starting episode 57. We're in the maintenance shed, Broken Railroad. I believe we just, jumped in there for a save point. Sort of morning, mid-morning. We're doing a little bit of a cook there. So the plan for the day, I think, was to tramp up to the hunting lodge just to see what's up there. Because we haven't been there since day 1 or 2. Yeah, day 1, guys. Where we crashed out of there, pursued by everything, basically. What can we do in the meantime? These require leather to repair. We have no ratios to do. Oh yeah, one thing I was thinking was to take the crowbar, because we may want to open up the trunks. I can't remember. I think we had it when we were up there last, but it's a bit hazy, so... And maybe we'll throw some buffs down. What do I have for buffs? Just the one? Maybe we'll cook some buffs after this is done. I suppose we could go, do a little bit more. This is the remainder. Yeah, let's take the guts off for whatever reason. Just to kill time and for the sport of it all, I guess. Oop. It's not great placement. Can you put it on the chair? Yes, you can. Nice. And 10 minutes? There's got to be something. What's good for 10? One of you must have a gut left. Yes, you do. 7 minutes. Perfect. Oh, look at the tilt, guys. I think that's actually stock. Oh, that's creepy, though. Because I've had that happen in stock under bizarre occasions. Okay. So let's put these aside. We'll quickly cook. Let's do some ratios for a change, because I've got so many of them. And I guess let's do another birch bark. It's 9 minutes. Yeah. So yesterday or last episode that is, we went down to the ravine. We managed to find those gauntlets, which was pretty cool. We got a good amount of water. Okay, that's done. So we're basically going just to check the hunting lodge. We are going to bring... I got to check to make sure I've got it, but I think I have. Okay, let's eat a little bit of this piece. Just because. Okay, and we'll take these two. Take this. Do I have the rope on me? Yes. So I took the rope off the climb, and, I know there's 2 ropes in this region. The one that was here, and there's one up at the lodge, but there's also 2 climbs up there that I'd like to set up just for completionist's sake. There's the one at the lodge to climb down to the bear area, and then there's the one over here that gives us the back door. So we should set them both up just to say we did. And last episode before that, we killed, I think, everything. I mean, except the bear. So we killed a whole bunch of timberwolves. Couple of deer. Timberwolves took care of 1 deer. So yeah, I'm not expecting much out here. But you never know. A little bit of cross breeze coming in. Looks quiet out on the lake. Okay, so a couple more rose hips here, guys. Always welcome. I'm not sure what I've got for sticks, and may want to be resticking. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, guys. It's quiet. No rabbits either. We did do the hunting blind already. In episode 1, I'm pretty sure. We crashed in there. And I think it might not have anything either. Because it's, okay, some rose hips there that just spawned in. Let's take a look. Yeah, go for completion's sake. And is there anything down in this corner? Ooh, Miles Overlook. Damn pretty, ain't it? Backer number 17. Who is that? PP527. What is their backer number? Okay, let's drink a reishi. Go take a look what's down here. I think there's a corpse or something. There might be some interesting stalker drop that we can find. Okay, it's a little bit of wind shade here. Go down to the wind shade. What's that there? Is that a body? That's a branch. Okay. So the sky is moving past, but it's actually nice out. 2 down. Wind just died off. So this looks like dead end and no loot. Maybe tucked away in the corner there. Let's just see. Oh, there's a Karen. What about this? This is not. Can you go on this? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Don't really remember this. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, don't want to. Oh. Yeah, can I get back? Looks like it. Ooh. I'm not sure I've ever been back here, guys. I must have, but I don't remember it. What is it? This doesn't go anywhere, obviously, eh? This would be a cool region connector. Okay, so yeah, there's that bridge. Okay, we're under it. That makes sense. Really? There's... Okay, I don't know. I'm thinking this is not goatable. Okay. Ah, dead end with no loot, eh? They could have put at least like a roset back there or something. There's all these nice logs that are modeled back here, so it looks like a place, but a place with nothing. Maybe I had bad luck and didn't get the spawn. There's the one yellow grass. Okay, so the snow just starting to come in. So just in time for us to start moving here. Oh, those went cold. Okay, well, time to move. So can we walk back down? This is the question. Uh-oh. Okay, that's... Okay. Oh, okay, got a little bit flaky there. Check this backer. So they do intend you to come back here. Lost Karen, not yet written. Ooh, this wants to blizz. Let's move. Yep. I had a feeling we were pre-blizz. And this thing really wants to rock and roll here. Yeah, we're getting the cold on here for sure. Kind of wish I drank that other tea before it went. Ooh, this is like a quick onset blizzard. Look at this. It's really coming in. And of course, it's a headwind. So not seeing the bear on the lake. Could be up by his cave. Oh.
Jeez, this is cold.
It is. Yeah, it's starting to blow good here. Gotta get some cover. No. Oh, a little bit of cover, but it's still 3 down. Oh, we're gonna bleed a bit here, guys, but you know what? It's time to bleed. Stare into the wind. Ooh, big cross breeze.
Oh, so cold.
Yeah, this is one trudge up here for sure. Now there's possibly a moose spawn. Gotta remember that. Would be an interesting little encounter. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can't creep up on these guys. Not seeing them just yet. They gotta be here though. Gonna have cold hands. We're freezing, but I'm stopping for Reishis. Because it's that point of the run where Reishi collection, maximizing Reishi collection is important. We never, ever, ever want to come back here, so. Although I say that about everywhere, and ultimately, what else are you going to do? So, really? No wolves? It seems unusual. Okay, I see a carcass over there. Oh, lull. Yeah, no wolves, guys. Wow. So we've been here for sure, and we did the Roseps. Okay, we're gaining. Nice. So what's the damage? It's +4. Okay. Wow, guys, hunting lodge, we're back. Oh, here's that fateful rifle that I didn't take. So if I'd taken that rifle, we could have gone straight to Bleak early on, and that would have been amazing. Otherwise, what are we doing here? It's coming up to midday. It looked like it wants to blizz, so maybe we sleep a bit and wait that out. The other thing we could do, I came through pretty quick last time, so... Oh, see? Okay. But yeah, I think we sort of blasted through in emergency fashion. And I was pretty discombobulated, so I might have missed some stuff. Let's go up and have a look upstairs to see what's here. And I might as well do a warm-up sleep, I guess. But let's check what's what. So empty trunk. Yep, that's that. This is the good bed, I think. We'll sleep in that. But let's just take a peek. Nothing sort of stashed around. Oh, there's that other rope. Nice. Oh, hey. There we go. Rifle cartridge. Managed to search that. So I've got 2 ropes on me now. That will weigh you down. Oh, there's the bliss. Interesting. I wonder if the bed will be warm. We're going to want to wait that out, I think. This bed. It's a +5 bed. Let's just check the bathroom real quick. I could break those boxes down, but I don't have it in me right now to do that. It's just too much work. We searched that. Okay, so we were fairly complete, except for, yeah. And we should maybe check the basement. Let's sleep an hour, though. It's still a +5. Okay, I thought it was more. That's a proper blizz. Let's let that die down. Not warm yet. Let's do one more. Okay, real blizz. Alrighty. Tell you what. Let's go try to do this rope so it's done. Ah, okay, well wait. Let's go search the basement anyway. We could sleep another hour or 2, potentially. It's a shame though to be warm and not be able to do anything about it, but that's fine. We'll search the basement. Maybe I'll go outside and take a bit of damage, putting the rope up. What was that? Nothing. The old wheel for 3 reclaimed. Yeah, sorry for the research, but you know, we're here, so let's just check it. Okay, I was pretty thorough down here by the looks of it. Yeah. Alrighty. Up we go. Let's go put this this thing out just to have it done. Unload the weight. And I guess maybe I'll sleep another hour just to, you know. That's a blizz. So let's go deal with this thing. It's not any warmer here, but it's still manageable though. Done. Let's go do the cars while we can. Oh, and did I do a battery check? Apparently not. Is it gonna be... Oh. Yeah, we did this. Definitely went inside, but did I do the trunks? I did, okay. So I must have found the pry bar right away. Okay, well. There we go. No more batteries. So it was a 1 battery world. Is that right? I think so. Okay, let's go warm up for another hour or 2. And we're pretty much done here. Could do some.
If I don't warm up soon.
There's a bit of cloth I could take from here. Anyway, let's sleep a bit. I think it's 2 hours to warm, so let's just do 2 hours. Come on, Blizz. That's a shame. Still going? Can't sleep anymore. Let's do some reishi. Do the rose hip. 30 minutes. We'll put another hour in. Oh. Oh, it got pretty dark. Okay. Yes. Oh, I can still maybe find my way up. Oh, and it's cold in here. Look at that, guys. Oh, yes. No, what? It was for a sec. It's cold over here. I forgot. This place has 2 different regions. So 0 here and +6 here. There's a 6-degree temperature swing in this building, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's hit the road. And yeah, pretty good chance of the Timberwolf spawn, I would say, out here. Post. Well, let's at least try to make it to the cave so we don't get laid up in here. Pretty much expecting contact here. I'm just going to take a little sidle up the corner here in case I see any birch. Which I don't. Okay. No. Okay, we got a carcass. I think I'll probably leave the carcass. Got a body here. Check the body. Oh, carcass has an arrow. Excellent. Couple of feathers. That's cool. Oh my gosh, guys. A survival bow on the corpse. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So we were here day 1. I could have had a bow day 1. Oh my. Oh, that would have changed things completely, guys. Wow. I didn't even realize there was a bow spawn there. That's really cool. Epic. So yeah, I mean, that would have been a bow and what, 2... Was there 2 arrows there? So a bow and 2 arrows. That's a heck of a start. Especially considering... Let me think. Oh, you still need to get a knife. Oh, it looked like Liz is maybe ending. Another carcass. You'd have to get a knife to repair the arrows, I want to say, maybe? Maybe not, actually. No, the knife is just to make the bow. So you could repair those arrows. That would be a huge start. Okay, it looks like it wants to blow again here. Maybe we're going to stop in the cave and do a little... Oh yeah, reblizz, guys. Look at this. Better take a couple sticks. This could be a while.
Wait.
Let's get out there.
So cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Okay, hopefully a rabbit or 2 here. Is that the rabbit over there? No, there's a rabbit stump ambiguity. Okay, but we got a carcass. I'll take that. Let's go eat this thing.
I can carry much more.
1.8 kilos. That's a good deal. Okay, we're gonna get the burn bonus wherever, so... so let's just do it here. Yeah, we'll use coal. Okay, 100% go. And yeah, toss a coal on that. That should warm us up. I doubt we're substantially under. Yeah, it'll be above. Let's rip. Oh, it was a broken arrow? Yeah, but either way, you get the arrowhead, so. Nice. Okay, let's... Oh, the blizz looks like it has stopped. Wait, let's take the 0.8 off first. Wait, no, take the 1 off. Sorry, guys.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Take the 0.8 off. And depending on what we're gaining here, let's put down some buffs. Have I got buffs? These two. I could do those. Okay, I guess it's down to these two. I feel a little weird about that. We should probably warm up a reishi, but... Okay. And then 30. I guess let's take this off. Okay, did it just clear? Yes, it cleared. Nice, guys. So we've got 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Alright, let's take a gut off. We'll leave it here. Leave it for the next guy. And I think maybe... Okay, let's...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, we still have to warm up a lot. Darn. Bit of a bummer. Fire wasn't hot enough. Okay, whatever. We'll just buff travel hard. Well, I guess let's take... How much weight? So we'll be getting rid of a... That should warm us up a bit. Nice, guys. That was something.
I'm not sure I can carry.
Okay. Take the reishis. Take this. Oh. Let's go while it's nice. Nice-ish. 2 down. We'll pop the... we're gonna pop all 3 buffs. Why not? Let's make some moves here. Alrighty, guys. So we're on our way. Extra deer hide just for the sake of turning our tannery at the maintenance shed into the extreme tannery that we've always wanted. The cold one. Let's do some running. Okay, let's stop and take one of the birch bark. Because, yeah. We may be able to put a couple of percentage back into us before the freeze kicks in. That looks like another carcass, corpse up there. And yeah, I think we're gonna... Oh no, it's just a bush. We're gonna hopefully find some birch on the way out. It's an interesting corner up there, but it looks empty. Okay, it was just a bush. 3 down though in the open. Take some across this open spot here. Probably should have heated up a coffee actually. Beautiful night. Wow, really opened up. Beautiful night. Coming up to the bridge, so there's a good chance of contact, I would say, up here. Yeah, and this is that spot down the canyon. Okay, I can see beyond that, that climb there. There is space up there, but who knows if it's worth anything. Beautiful, guys. What a beautiful night. Amazing. Always take rose hips. Okay, let's take the other birch. Actually, we won't have enough space in terms of... Oh, here we go, guys. Look at this. Nice. I don't know why I'm going up here. I think... Isn't there a potential drop here? No. Just a beautiful view. Wow. I don't see the bear, but I don't know if he would spawn at this range. Okay, gotta be... Ah. If we encounter them, we're gonna go right through them. Yeah, so I don't think we can afford... We can't drink another buff. So we're into the freeze it territory. I'm a bit surprised that I haven't gained those 5% back. The condition recovery bonus from birch bark is slow. It's very, very slow. It takes a bunch of hours. Like 1% per hour or something, maybe. So no contact here. 2 down in the shade. But yeah, there's usually a squad up here. And or rabbits, so let's see about that. Nurse this shade here a bit. Almost looks like a cave. Isn't it? Just a really dark spot. Wow, the pit. That might be where they had a memento cache in the new version. Wow, guys. So let's take that birch. Gotta save a little bit of energy in case, because I gotta go down this hill here. Just climb. I guess I can goat it. I'm just setting up these 2 ropes for maximum completion, so this region is like wide open. So no rabbits, guys. Interesting. But 2 birch. Not gonna balk at that. Hey, rifle goes away. Amazing, guys. Wow, what a night, too. Really opened up. Do this.
I can't feel my hands.
Cold. Okay, let's go down. Unfortunately, I probably could have stoked the fire back at maintenance shed and kept it going. I guess we slept a bunch of hours, so no. But okay, another carcass. I'll leave that. It's nice that they restored the functionality where carcasses don't. The timer didn't start at run start. The timer starts when you touch it back to the way it was. Remember when for a while there in one of the edits they broke that? Where I mean I don't know if it's broken or fixed, but it's. I like it better that you can leave them and when you touch them they become active. What do we got?
I've never felt so cold
No T-Wolves.
in my life.
Wow. Cool, guys. Alright, let's light up the fire. We're home. Home sweet home. Yeah, one of these. Fire 5. Loving every minute of it. Put a coal on.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
So it's early in the night yet. Hour. Let's put the hide down here. Yep, and let's put down the 2. Let's, I guess, put down the 2 birch. And yeah, I didn't need the hacksaw after all. Oh, I've got the flashlight still? Wow. Oh, the hacksaw. I didn't need the pry bar. I didn't need the hacksaw for that matter either. But okay, we've got 2 bows. So let's leave I'll leave a bow here. Let's leave this one here. And one thing oh yeah, we could sleep a little bit. Water-wise, a liter. We've just got water here, but here, let's queue this up just a little bit. Do a warm-up sleep. So it was interesting, actually. This whole episode, we haven't seen a single live animal, which is unusual so far, I'd say. You know, of late, we've seen a lot of animals. Almost warmed up. And it is indeed day 102. So we're 2 days past that, you know, potential minimum. Let's go... Okay, considering it's a few moments, let's go just make sure I didn't miss anything big in here. We did this already, didn't we? I may be having... Yeah, I think we already went through all this, didn't I? And I came up here and broke these. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Backtracking. I forgot that we did this. This is where we found something good. Oh, there's a hacksaw over there. How did I not see that before? Oh my gosh, guys. I saw from the top. That's crazy. Oh man. So I'd have to look back to see if we had found a hacksaw in the first episode. Or if I noticed that one. I don't think I did, though. Wow. Oh my. That's a really cool loot drop. Wow. Just a bit mind-blowing, actually. So it's cold in here, though. You know, there's this forge, which is short a hammer. So there's that. Rounding it out to have every forge with a hammer would be sweet. We have only found 2, I think, though. Anyway, all this has been done. These are all opened. Got the corpse in here to keep us company. Nice, guys. So I'd say maintenance shed is pretty wrapped up. Now, because we've seen no animals this episode, I'm a little inclined to wonder, is it possible that the 21% sort of kicked in? I mean, so, you know, core features... Oh, a bit of snow coming in. Looks like a blizz. Maybe we'll sleep a little bit. But yeah, I was thinking we could do a walk back to Forlorn and just see if we encounter any wolves, if that... or rabbits, you know, if that seems to hold. The whole, like... maybe the animal die-off suddenly kicked in. So if you're new to this run, we're playing a modded run where we're supposed to have animal die-off, extreme animal die-off, on account of the Relentless Night mod. But up until 2 episodes ago, it didn't seem to be working because we were finding tons of animals. So I didn't really know what to say about it, but it looks like it's kind of gone nasty. We just had a blizzard though, so well, you know what? Let's bluff call it. And let's just walk back and see. Oop, I did a roast set. That's fine. I could sleep another hour, but why? How much? 7 cloth. Wait, what else do I have? 7 cloth. 60 feathers, guys. That's ridiculous. Take those. The rest can stay here. There's a lot of stuff here, guys. It's pretty epic. What else is in here? Yeah, let's take 6 coal. The firewood. We've got 3 fur. That's pretty good. We're just barely underweight. We've got all that reclaimed. Wow, guys. It's really, Okay, tell you what. Let's cook, like, a breakfast. Okay, that will actually violate the bluff call if I don't just leave, but... because it may blitz on us, but... okay, those are good. Let's put on 2 of these. Sleep an hour. That was a long sleep, guys. Okay, it's like some wind came up and then went back down. For whatever reason. Okay. We'll take the food with us because... heck. Okay, it looks like it wants to blow. Oh, that's turning into a bit of a cross breeze, isn't it? Oh, heck. Let's bluff call it. I mean, that's what you call a blizz. I've got a little tiny bit of stink, so something might come see us. Yeah, it wants to blizz. I thought we just had a blizz. Literally like 10 minutes ago. But anyway, if there was ever a bluff call, this is it. We'll just see what we find animal-wise. Weather-wise, we're getting a face full of it right now. Let's try to drink one of these.
Hot fire.
Good news is we've got space in our water tank for more. That's done. Let's move, guys. Move like we've got a purpose. So, in theory, that little bit of stink should be bringing them in. Nasty weather. I can see the horizon though, a little bit. Yeah, quite a cross breeze. I could see the horizon a little bit. Like the fog lifted a touch there. It's turning into just wind as opposed to blizz. Yeah, look at that, guys. So here comes the welcoming committee. Should be here. Wow, guys. Is that a bluff call or what? This could be a lull too, but... I mean... That... On the face of it is a bluff call. Textbook bluff call. So if you haven't seen it, I did a science lab series long ago, like years ago, where I looked at a phenomenon that was a perceived phenomenon for me called the bluff call, where if the game's about to blizzard or appear, you know, it's pre-blizz and you storm out into it, you can sometimes reverse the blizzard. So I did an episode where I was looking for evidence that this is true. And I mean, I think I pretty much found that it's not obviously true, but I did find some weird evidence for basically if you try to cross regions when there's an impending blizzard, you can sometimes delay a blizzard, it would seem. But anyway, in this case, we didn't cross regions yet, and the blizzard's seemed. So this is a traditional, this is like a proper bluff call. It's where you know, there should by all accounts be a blizzard starting, and by just showing bravery and storming out into it, the game respects you, and it backs off. So yeah, maybe it is true, guys. Do you believe it? I think I do. I think I believe in... Oh, this guy. Wow. So I shot him long ago, and this is where he ended up. Cool. Amazing. I'm gonna leave him though. And so let's go into Skeg and see how bad the... Oh, I gotta drink my teas. Come on. They're all cold, of course. Okay, I'm gonna take some damage here. So here's where we find out how many Timberwolves are left. Should be a pack right here on the left.
This is so cold.
Anyway, they'll be coming. The stink I got. I don't see any on the left. We'll try to get a look out here. See if we can't see what's out on the Skeg, you know? Is this the way up? Yes. So, I'm not even sure if I've been up here yet. Let's see if there's... Oh, look at that. Maple. I guess we're here. Get a bit of wind coming in for sure. Ooh. The blower. That'll do it. Blow it right out like that. And somehow we're overweight again. So there could be another pack coming from Spence's at this point with the stink blowing downwind like that. It would be quite possible. find out. Okay. There's a backer here. Let's try to tuck a fire in here somewhere. Is there a spot for one? What about in here? I don't know how covered that's going to be, but we'll find out.
Come on, little fire.
Put a little bit of that on it. Let's see if that warms us up. Probably fairly cold out here, though. So, I'm looking out over the Skag. How cold is it? Yeah, no, it's a 2 cooler, guys. Actually, this little nook here would have been amazing, actually, right there. Oh, well. But this one's nice, too. It seems to be... Okay, let's put on coffee. So, I'm kind of expecting wolves from this direction. Let's get in there and take a look. Nobody yet.
So cold. Think.
Okay, we're warming up right here. If I look out over the Skeg, I don't see anybody at Spence yet. Okay, tired that out. Yeah, I don't see too many people out here. Now, I'm kind of wishing I had a bit more stink. I could have taken some raw meat with me. That would have been smart. I don't see the bear, though. Okay, can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. Five minutes. Oh, that was a bit long. But cozy, probably, right? So let's drink the coffee. Let's get in there. Oh, is this going to be a problem? Oh gosh, now this is the spot. Looking out over Skeg. Wow. So, guys, it's been a good run. Let's take a look at it. We've done 102 days. So, the jury's a little bit out on whether or not we're getting extreme animal die-off or not. But let's take stock of things. I rarely do this, but where are the stats? Okay, the stats. Timberwolves Everywhere. So we only survive 101 days. So if the die-off was somehow triggered in a discrete way by the end of that interval, the 100-day interval, maybe this is the first day of the, you know, the world with no animals. So could be. Okay, so let's look. 87% locations. 3,600 calories on average per day. That's a lot of food, guys. What else? Okay, so yeah, we pretty much got through most of the regions quick. 15 days in Pleasant Valley. We spent a lot of time there. There's a huge food pile. So one of the things is that in this run, you know, the animal die-off was the big weakness, I would say, in that we basically did not have the animal die-off I was hoping to have. We have meat piles in many of these regions. Bow shots taken 186 for 101 hits. So I'm like, you know, just over 50% accurate. Rifle shots 125 for 90-ish, so that's about what, 75% accurate with the rifle. That's decent. I hit nothing. 4 shots with a distress pistol, and I hit none amazingly. So there you go. I have a lot of trouble aiming that thing. We had 1 wolf struggle, and we won it. I remember that was in Bleak Inlet. 129 wolves, guys, bagged. I think all of them Timberwolves, I want to say, because we never encountered... Oh no, we killed Scruffy. So 128 Timberwolves. 7 bears, nice. 1 moose. That's a pretty strong ratio. And that's probably because the pack size of Timberwolves is so big. Deer, 19 deer, 31 rabbits, 3 snared. Okay, so about 300 kilograms of meat eaten. Okay, so 935 kilograms harvested. There it goes, guys. So we ate about a third of the meat we harvested. Is that possible that we harvested 900 kilos? Wow. I wonder. That means that if that's true, there's 2/3 of the meat in the game is still sitting out there. And there are some insane meat piles we created. So that goes to show that the animal die-off, I wanted us to die of starvation this run. When I played the mod soup run, we went for extreme temperature drop. We basically killed ourselves with cold, which we found wasn't that interesting because you end up not moving and it's a very static game. In this run, the goal was to kill us with starvation. So it was still a mobile game. The temperature drop is severe, but it's not like you can still move. And we had condition recovery to make up for that. But the idea was that, you'd starve or have to hunt like aggressively and cover distance. Here we found that because the animal die-off wasn't working for whatever reason, we have an insane excess of food. So, if I was to play this run further, would we ever eat through all that 600 kilos? Twice what we've already eaten? I don't think so. So, as for the settings of the game, let's just look at it. So, boy, the weather really went down. Okay, at least I didn't jump in the fire there. It's a weird snow shelter for sure, but it's actually kind of cool. Dug into the side of a hill, like it looks kind of good actually. This fire, just check it, 2 hours, good. Did I take my... I didn't take any cooking pots. I forgot my my cans. Oops. Classic. Let's just check the settings. So if we go to the mod settings, first of all, extreme temperature drop. So this was actually pretty good. We started with 10 degrees colder than Interloper day 1, dropping to 30 degrees colder than Interloper on day 80. I kind of liked this. I think currently the temperature is punishing. It's pretty cold and it's pretty cold everywhere. There are some interiors that are warm, but a lot of the times the interiors are borderline cold. I think overall this is a pretty good package. I might touch that down to make it a little harsher. And I might pull back the decline day to day 60 just to make it a little more steep. But because we found our clothing from, where do we find it? We found it in Ash Canyon. We also found it, or not Ash Canyon. We found it in Hush River Valley and also at the summit. That maxed us out. And I think we did that pretty quick. Like, let's just check. When did we summit? We did Mountain Town, Timberwolf Mountain, Summit, landing gear, Crystal Lake. Must have been here, right? Landing gear, Mountaineer's Hut, wing, engine. Oh, we went to Ash Canyon. We summited after that. So wing tail section. So day 43, day 42 is when we summited. So we had our clothing by day 42. So in that case, if this was day 60, that's 20 days. But remember, it's steeper. So I think this makes sense. Is I would do it if I would do this again. I would do 60 day minimum. And even leave it at that because it's going to be steeper. So it'll be a harsher drop off. If you want to be a masochist, you might bump this up by 2, make it 12 degrees worse, and make it go to 33 or 34, maybe even 35 if you want to get sick about it. But I think honestly, the point was to die of starvation. So I still think these are pretty good settings. And day 60, that's how I would change it. Now let's go to Relentless Night. The biggest problem with this was that the 21% wildlife minimum at day 100 it may have just happened. And we may want to do like an epilogue episode maybe to walk the world and see if this is true, because if so, that's cool. Now it should have gone down linearly from day 1 to day 100, and so we shouldn't have that extra 600 kilos of meat lying around. So that was unexpected mod performance. Now I have heard people say that there's a discrete drop off with the wildlife minimum, like it goes from what it normal to drops off to 0 basically on like a step function. So there could be some funny business there that is not well understood about Relentless Night. The other possibility is that we have a ton of different mods running. We've got 18 mods, so there could be a mod conflict that I'm not aware of. Anyway, but yeah, what I would say is I would also, if this were to work, I would also crank this back. Let's make it maybe even day 60, guys. Or maybe day 70. So the animal minimum is 10 days after the weather minimum. That would make sense. Fish minimum, obviously, as well. The other thing I might tweak with Relentless Night. So I'd say those settings might be good, and we don't know about 21. Like if it turns out that the animals are actually at 21% now, like in my pilot testing, when I tried this, what I did was I set Relentless Night to minimum on day 2. And then I just lived till day 2 and walked the earth. And I found, wow, 21% is like nothing, basically. I'd run into the odd wolf or the odd deer. So I thought that would be really, really challenging. And yeah, but in this case, I guess it's consistent with my testing in that by the end day, it seems so far to be very rare, um, but the problem is that we were able to build up an insane meat store. The 600 kilos of meat will last us for like, another 200 days, right? At the rate we were going. So not really an interesting pursuit at this point in the run. So I would say this needs to be fixed. So I may look at, and see if I can get ST Blade or ShieldHeart to look into why this happened. Like if there's some reason that the game's doing a step function, I may end up doing that epilogue episode to really just bug test and find out if, is it actually at 21 now? What does that feel like? Maybe it's better at 10% ultimately, or something. So that needs to be looked into. But I'd say day 70 is probably more to the point, or maybe even day 60. Maybe just match the temperature minimum, right? Why not? Do that, make it aggressive. So if I had to do it again, I'd probably do this, but I would want to resolve this issue of, is it a step function or is it linear? It should be linear, right? So the other thing I might tweak with Relentless Night is, let's see, is the interior exterior. Yes, this, how much the outdoor temperature will have effect on the indoor temperature. So right now it's pretty aggressive. If you make it 100%, that interiors are exteriors. I think it was a little warm inside, so I would make it maybe 80, let's say, from 75, just so that it's a little bit colder inside, force you to do a fire a little more often inside. That's probably right. If you want to get masochistic, maybe it's 85. So the interiors give you just a slight buffer from the exterior temperature. But basically, especially at the end game, you're going to need a fire almost always inside, even with end game kit. And we found that, that's probably a bit masochistic. 80 might be fine. We found that most of the time interior, I didn't really need a fire. Occasionally I did during the coldest time of night and everything. So maybe that's the way. It depends on your playstyle, whether you want to have interiors be relatively safe end game or not. But 80 would be like, probably not. Probably gonna need a fire most of the time. You might get a couple hours inside with the right bed, that kind of thing. And 85 would be getting into masochism. So that's how you can play with these settings to get more out of this. I think if I did it again, I would do 80, probably. Although, to be honest with you, because this one was easier than expected, my next run, if I were to do another modded run like this, I'd probably go for masochism. The other thing I might do is, this series was Timberwolves Everywhere. I might actually make it Timberwolves Somewhere and make these all random. The reason I didn't do random was that I found with random, what happens is the way the mod works is it rolls the dice on what a wolf is every scene load. So if you're in like coastal highway and you get chased into one of the houses by Timberwolves and you go back out, it may re-roll and roll reg wolf. So the Timberwolf you just had is now a regular wolf, which is immersion breaking. But notwithstanding that, the nice thing about this is that you get both, and you have the possibility of an insta-charge regular wolf just walking up on you, and that unpredictability, I think, would be better. So you'd have to deal with the fact that there's those momentary discontinuities, which would be annoying. But on the flip side, what you get is complete lack of knowledge and the chance of sudden attack from any kind at any time. So if I did it again, it would be Timberwolves Somewhere, probably sort of thing. So there we go. We're getting our second blizzard of the day. Oh yeah, did we look at all the stats? I maybe stopped a bit early. Let's go back. Where were we? We were talking about the guts. Yeah, or the meat harvested. So 630 kilos extra, guys. Like, whoa, 640 kilos extra. So that's another 200 days worth of food at this rate. Totally insane. Let's see, items crafted. The other thing that's a bit annoying is I didn't craft any of the kit. Despite having a mod about better mending XP, I didn't craft any of the kit. So that was kind of crazy. I don't know what to do about that, because the way the game's set up, the kit, there's no reason to make it, because the pre-war kit is better just across the board, really. Now, somebody's going to say, okay, but double bearskin bedrolls, double bearskin coats, that's going to give you a better chance of sleeping indoors. And maybe you're right. So there might be an incentive, especially if you make the cold interiors like 85% cold interior. You want to do 2 bearskin coats at your primary base just to make it so you can sleep for free more often. Oh yeah, the other thing I would tweak, actually, now that I remember, is if we go to tool quality, so breaking branches, chopping limbs, I have a half multiplier, recommended 0.5 it says. I would turn this up to 0.7 maybe, because I calibrated it at 0.5. Well, it was recommended first of all, but it's 22 minutes to cut down a fir with the normal axe. I had calibrated this in my mind using the improvised axe. Improvised axe is longer. It's like 35 or 40 minutes for the heavy limbs. So this is a bit quick. Make it 0.6 or 0.7, I think, to make it a little bit fair for the regular axe. That's another minor change. Let me just see if there's anything else that I would tweak. I like the way the animals were. They were pretty great. Ankle support never got into. This was never used because we didn't craft anything. Because again, the way Hinterland set up the game is that either you play with the Loper kit and you have to build everything, or you have to play with the Stalker kit and then you don't build anything. So that was ridiculous. But again, there might be a reason end game. Stock, there's definitely no reason to ever on Stalker build any of the kit. But in this modded run with the extreme temperature drop and the cold interiors, maybe there's a reason to build the bearskin coats and the bedrolls. Other than that, everything else was great, guys. It was really, really great. The no torch pull was amazing. I love it. Although, you know, shortly into the run, partly because I started at Broken Railroad, we got the jerry can of lantern fuel, so we were just like good to go on that right away. And we didn't have a problem with torches throughout the rest of the run, but yeah, this is like, you know, this is nasty, guys. Maybe it'll go away. Let's sleep an hour. I don't think a bluff call works like this, but what? Yeah, sleep an hour. 28 degrees. Oh, no, and it blew my fire. And it saved. Nice. Pretty cold in here, actually. Wow, guys. Okay, that's tripping the temperature. I don't think I can light this, but too windy. Maybe here? Shaded? There we go. No problem, guys. Grab a coal on that. Let's get back in. Are we going to have range on this?
Oh, so cold.
17. It's coming down. But we're pretty far away. Oh no, maybe that was just from getting in here. Oh. I think it might have just... How cold is it? -12. Okay, do one more. Not a convenient blizzard, I'll tell you that. And it's gonna blow again, so let's do this just to bluff call the... Oh, it's still burning. Turned around a few times, but... Come on, blizzard. Wow. Oh, big blue here, guys. Tell you what, let's drop a couple buffs. Get those queued up. It's always good to have a few buffs going when there's a blizzard on. And let's eat some of these, guys. The sardines, we've carried them for like since Bleak Inlet. I'm gonna eat them both. Let's put one more hour in. Come on, blizzard. Still burning, guys. Still blizzarding, too. Wow. Oh, let's do another. The wind didn't change it. There. Oh, there we go. Come on, this has got to be the end of the blizzard. There, post-blizzard, guys. Nothing like seeing post-blizzard. Yeah, it's opening up a bit. See, in the corner of my eye, saw a branch, I guess. Wow, it's still super cold, though. No bear. I'm carrying that meat still, so you think if there was Timberwolves down at that wrecked electrical tower, they would they'd be on my case by now. So interesting, guys. Slightly tantalizing that perhaps the animal die-off is indeed working after day 100. Like, it just took till it went kind of step function on me. Now, the spawn-in might not be this far. It might be the case that we can't quite see them from here. But it is pretty far, I think. But I know you can definitely see the bear, obviously. But the bear is a low probability spawn to begin with. But nice, we're warm in here. And yeah, guys, I mean, this run, as much as I'm established and we have really awesome bases everywhere, I think this highlights why in the long dark there really is no reason to do a run past day 100. There just isn't, because especially in the stock game, there's literally no challenge. It's just you're going through the motions of like accumulating stuff. And I guess there's some like pleasure in that, but there's absolutely zero challenge. And I actually find it just slightly depressing to be going through the motions with no challenge. So maybe it's a personal preference thing, but yeah. I would never see a reason to go for day 500. 400 of those days would be grueling, just monotony. So yeah, I mean, again, when anybody that says that it's a challenge to do long survival in this game is misleading you, I think, because it's not. The challenge is to survive 50 days. If you survive 50 days, you can survive 1,000 days, provided you don't, you know, you're a slight bit careful, but all the challenge is basically over. So there's really no reason to go on with it. And yeah, so I don't see any reason to go eat those 600 kilos. I think if anything, I would start a new run, but I will maybe do that epilogue to chase down that animal die-off concept. And then, you know, the main reason for the animal die-off was to make it so that there was a reason to play past day 100, so that, you know, suddenly there was a late game challenge where starvation is going to take you out with some certainty. So anyway, this looks like it's going to re-blizzard at this point. Let's try to put one more hour in. I wanted to see it break just to give myself that personal closure, but it may not give it to us. You know how the long dark is. You know how blizzards are. They're cruel. Yeah, it's going to It's just switch directions, that's all. It's not going to give us that clearance that we want. Oh, we got in the fire? 43 minutes? Drop a fur on. This is a beautiful snow shelter, though. I guess the view is slightly obscured. That could have been planned a little bit better. It's really holding on. Let's do one more. Warm in here, though. I think we're getting a little bit of ambient from that fire pit. Oh, fire went out. Oops. Not quite. Anyway, it looks like it wants to re-blizzard. This is not our day, guys. This is a sign, you know? It's a sign. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. It's been a huge pleasure. Thanks for following me on this crazy run. It was an experiment. We learned a lot. It was a good time. It was different, and it gave us some information about where to go next. So, thanks so much for watching. And I'll catch you next time.